Intensity Techniques, Volume 8, pulse reps. All right, guys and girls, an incredible technique that I love, honestly, for almost every body part is pulse reps. So what does that mean? Pulse where? And to me, when I refer to pulse reps, I'm referring to pausing in the lengthened or the stretched position. So Chad will link in me a video of doing hammer strength incline with a pulse in the hole. And all this is doing is it's 100% removing the stretch reflex. So if I'm doing this normal, if I just go from here to there, I get a little bit of stretch reflex, right? So here to there, that's almost like a coil. So as I come down, it presses the coil and then bam, ram up. Where if I come down, pause, and then press, it has to be chest. So if you look there, watch my pec, guys. Even with no weight, stretch, lengthen that pec. Now, in order to move this handle up and out, I have to flex that pec right here. And that's why I absolutely love pulse reps, is it forces me to activate that working muscle at the lengthened position. And I'm not able to lift it with my delt, with my triceps, nothing but the target muscle. So with the pulse reps, this does take, dear God, so much effort, energy to actually pulse when you get heavy load, right? And I'll get him to link in another video of me doing pulse reps on a hack squat, where I come all the way down, set my hamstrings on my calves, pause for a 1 to 2 count before driving up to 3/4 lockout. And the reason this is so beneficial is I always try to do this when I do pulse reps. I try to keep the weight on the bar that I would normally do for 12 and try to get 8 with it. And it forces that stretch position. And honestly, I think that's where so much muscle growth happens, is controlling that negative. Because listen, you can't let the negative rip down if you're gonna pulse in the hole. It'll just recoil up. So it forces you to double down on the negative, pause in the hole, and then use nothing but that target muscle up. And which is why I love it. It feels great, it gets me huge pumps, and it reinforces that stretch. And I'm doing a loaded stretch, right? With the same weight that I'm normally pressing with, or lifting with, or doing legs with. So it does take restraint, because in your mind, you're gonna think, oh man, that was a full pause. And it really wasn't when you watch it back on film. And listen, even I've been guilty of that. I thought I was pausing, and Chad's like, yeah, that wasn't a pause. And guess what? Time to film that bitch again, because I'm not gonna tell you I'm doing a pulse rep and it's not a pulse. So come all the way down, stop that weight. Once the weight's stopped, here's what I do. And I'll just talk through it out loud in my brain, right? So if I'm here, I'm control, 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 stop, 1, 2, up. Control, 1, 2, up. And even if that 1, 2 is fast, I have to let the weight stop before I count. So I don't start going 1, 2, and that's what most people do, right? Like, oh, I'm slowing the weight, it's slow, it's slow, it's slow. Oh, no, it's here. Stop the weight, 1, 2, then up. Again, that doesn't matter if I'm doing a hack squat, a leg press, a lat pull down where I'm fully pausing in this lengthened position and then drive down, a dumbbell row where I do a full stretch and then come up. It doesn't matter. I have to let the weight fully stop to come to 0 movement. Then I start 1, 2, and then fire up. If you do that, those pulse reps, that's gonna count. And if you can learn to fight and tolerate the pain tolerance, that's where muscle growth happens. So when you go back to your normal pace rep without a pulse in the bottom, you're able to go up in weight or more reps, because you're like, man, I'm used to pausing that. If I'm doing hack squats, I'm doing 6 plates aside for say 10 with a pause, I should be able to get it for at least 15, maybe 20, or put 7 plates on there. So 7 plates aside. So take these pulse reps, implement them into your training. Do not, this is a huge do not, don't do this for every exercise, but pick 1, maybe 2 exercises per training day and try some pulse reps or sets of pulse reps. I'm telling you right now, you do that, that's automatically gonna level up your training, because that intensity technique with a pulse rep will force you to get stronger, bigger, and work the muscle more efficiently. So if you like this video, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Crows TV.